Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Discriminating Gamer, the board game review show that wonders if DC Hawkman and Marvel Hawkeye got into a fight, who would win? Hawkman. Ladies and gentlemen, are large empires just too big for you and small empires just not worth your time? Well, let's go ahead and check out Middle Empires from NateCo Holdings. In Middle Empires from NateCo Holdings, 2 to 4 players are going to attempt to dominate a region on Earth, roughly the Middle East, through the use of playing cards and attacks and all sorts of fun and kooky things. Essentially, what you're going to do is set up the board, and then there's 3 types of cards in this game. You're going to separate into different decks that you place on the board. There are attack cards, there are defense cards, and then there are construction cards. Now, you're going to get a set number of these cards at the beginning of the game, but on your turn, what you can do is you can grab 2 of these cards. And you can take a look at the first card and then decide which second card you're going to get. And then what you're going to do is you can play up to 3 cards, but you can't ever play 2 of the same kind of cards. And what the cards will let you do is, first of all, you can build strongholds. Now, these strongholds are kind of your fortresses that you can place, and it'll tell you the region on the card where you can build that stronghold. Now, if you already have a stronghold and you play a second stronghold card with that same named region, you can turn that stronghold into an empire. Now, you can also play defense cards. The defense cards will help you defend against attacks, but they'll also help you to build roads, and you need roads in order to attack. You can build a road from one stronghold or empire to another stronghold or empire, or an empty space, and if there is another stronghold or empire there, you can attack it if you play an attack card. Now, if you play an attack card and somebody plays a defense card, it cancels out the attack, nothing happens. But you may have the double attack card that you can play, and then the defender would have to play 2 of their defense cards in order to cancel that out. If you succeed in attacking them and you play more attack cards than they do defense cards, you replace their stronghold or empire with one of your strongholds. Defense cards also have the draw 2 more cards. So essentially you play that card to draw 2 more, hopefully more useful cards. And the attack cards also have the remove a road. So essentially, if somebody's built a road up to you preparing to attack, you can play a remove a road and you can just completely destroy that road. Or if you have another road pointed somewhere else, you can play a remove a road to essentially move that road to any other location. You can also build city walls with a card, which will essentially be like an automatic defense card. It essentially will negate one attack, but you lose the city wall. So it's just kind of an extra layer of defense there. The first player to reach a set number of empires on the board wins the game, and that number depends on the number of players. For a 2-player game, you need 4 empires to win. For a 3 or 4-player game, you need 3 empires to win. So that was pretty much all of the rules. It's a pretty simple, straightforward game. The game boasts that it takes 15 minutes to learn, about 30 minutes to play, and that's accurate. This is a really quick, light strategic game. Now, it is strategic. There's some real strategy in how you're playing the cards and how you are constructing your roads for those attacks, and you got to balance, of course, your building with your ability to defend yourself, but you also want to attack because that's a great way to gain strongholds, and you need to attack, of course, to knock some people down if they're getting too powerful. So it's a good balancing act here with the cards and how you play them and how you make them work for you. So the game is pretty light. It's kind of a la Risk and Settlers of Catan. If you strip away kind of all the superfluous stuff and you just kind of nail it down to its bare bones, that's what this game is. Now, first of all, a note on the artwork. The artwork here is very minimalist. They're kind of pencil drawings, and there's not a lot going on as far as the art goes. So a lot of people that I've talked to were not thrilled with the artwork. They didn't care for it. I personally thought it had charm. I kind of liked the artwork. I mean, don't get me wrong; it's nothing to jump up and down about, but I enjoyed it. I thought, it's a simple game and it's simple artwork, and I thought that was fine. The only real problem I have with the aesthetic of the game is the board itself. The colors were kind of. I would have liked some brighter, stronger colors. That I think. That's just visually engaging, and when colors are like this, that are just kind of. Yeah, it kind of makes you a little less excited, I guess, to play the game. So that's my big criticism is the colors on the board, the aesthetic there. But I did enjoy, as I say, kind of the minimalist artwork. All told, for what it is, this is a fun game. It's a fun, decent, light strategy game, and I think probably the people that will benefit the most from this game are younger players maybe looking to get into maybe stronger strategy games. I think this is a good game to teach younger players some of these ideas of resource management and balance and, weighing risk. And so I think you're going to get a lot of that in this game on a very small level. So I think that, for that reason, I think it's a great game for younger players, and I think they're going to benefit most from it. All told, this may be too light for some gamers. So I'm hesitant to just go out and say, buy it, because I think some people will find it just too light. But for what it was, I enjoyed it. So the recommendation for the discriminating gamer for Middle Empire is try it before you buy it, but it's a positive try it before you buy it, especially for younger players. Thank you once again for joining us today on The Discriminating Gamer. As always, we ask you to please leave a comment for us on YouTube, on Board Game Geek, on our Facebook page, or on thediscriminatinggamer.com. We ask you to please like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. We are The Discriminating Gamer, and we will play Middle Empire for a safe and secure society! That was my Emperor Palpatine.
Please somebody help me on my feet again, and I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been. Please somebody help me on the solid ground. It's a long time, and I'll be dying. Once a year I wind up in the band.
Oh yes. How about an Andy Griffith Show deck building game? I played the bullet card from Barney's gun. Opie told the truth. Draw 2 cards. Oh no, I got the NB card. Negative victory points.